Welcome back to our Goatmen Raiders Minotaur Lord run. We just cleaned out most of Act 1. I don't know, maybe we can get to the end this time. We'll see how long these take. So where we left off, yeah, our poor Dark Gift Minotaurs here took a bit of a kicking, I'm afraid, but once we get one more and we'll be back up to scratch and they'll be oh so powerful and everyone else is just sort of chucking along nicely. In terms of our next move, we have a choice between a random event and the elite battle. So we've already had a random event and we'll probably have more in Act 2, so I think I'm just going to go for the consistency and take the elite to generate a lot of gold. We've demonstrated that we're not really struggling with them. We're kind of hammering our way through no problem, so it shouldn't be too difficult. We're on Platen, so humans and their weak human stuff. If I'm lucky, I might be able to squeeze around that. We'll see how I manage. And over here we'll just be on the... You don't want to be too close to the edge because then it's hard to turn, so if you just do that, you'll probably be... The downside of that approach is that if there's cavalry here or here, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm just trying to catch... I'm pretty sure there'll be a unit of archers tucked away, so I'm just trying to catch them somewhere. You're still a bit weak. I'll probably put you on that side. Okay, good. The arch... Good, I can just hit them immediately. I can't get in a side arc, but I will. They're going to shoot me immediately. Okay, I can't stop it. No damage, hooray! Do I trust one chariot to have a go at a unit of handguns? It's risky. Might not necessarily go my way. Because even if I go all the way forward, you only get to there and that side arc. I think it's worth a go. Okay, they trundle their way forward there. It's not necessarily the best move because I might be able to get around them this way. As long as I don't hit that. The only way to get off a wall when you do this is to slowly inch your way forward and twist while you go. Okay, so I can clearly see them. And it'll be a side charge, so as long as I can fit sort of there, I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to try and do that a little bit better. Okay, they're definitely visible there. As for everything else, well, they've been caught already, so I don't really have to worry about it. So as long as I can get sort of into the side, I might crisscross, so I'll send this one into that one, and that one into that one. Downside to doing that is that we have to deal with this. I think we'll be okay. 3 Minotaurs. 3 Minotaurs into the captain unit is a bit small. It's not great. So I just went forward. I can't get there to do that, so I'd have to do it this way instead. So I can clearly see them. The majority of mine will be in the side, which is fine. And then I guess I want to experiment with this one first, so you can kind of hedge your bets. Can I get close enough to this without being... Okay, so I have to get into range, which is fine. So I think I can intercept them with there. So I think we're okay either way, so we'll do that. Come forward, we don't get, I'll just get around them with this. And then this one will do the opposite. Okay, I can clearly see them. You don't need to go that far forward. Is it in the side? Ooh, a bit risky. Let's make sure it's definitely in the side. As long as the majority of my unit is definitely in there now. I can reach them. Yes, I'll be in charge range, but I can intercept that one twice to stop it. This is well, I was going to say that he might hit me here, but as long as I intercept there, you're fine. We need to be a bit careful with ordering, though. I need to think about this. So, if he goes first with either of those, I can do the chariot first. Let's say he's done that. Okay, the chariot will go that then stops whatever he does here. I can then intercept him, which will free him. So, I think I've got him either way. So, I think this is okay. And then here, I'll go up, see if I can get around the halberds in one turn. I might have to spend a second turn getting over there. Don't think that's quite a side charge, I'm afraid. Yeah, I moved to range if you get too close. Yeah, if I go back far enough to twist and catch them, I can try. I think that's okay. Worth a go. I think I might have just about squeaked in there. So what do they charge first? They charge that. Okay, so I can put a stop to that immediately. And then do that. I could intercept them there as well. And that frees this one to go into there. Great, got everything I wanted. And that, hey, we did manage it. Good stuff. Okay, so my entire army's engaged instantly. Great. So this one should be fine. We'll just have enough consistency to hammer them. This I'm worried about because of how hit and miss the chariots are. That's Inspire Valor. He's just given everyone extra combat score. So... yeah, between these two, they should be okay. Oh, that's really bad, even with the rerolls. Yeah, they're skill 4, which is annoying. Ouch, they hit quite well as well. Oh, come on. That's atrocious. And they did below average as well. Yeah, they break and instantly die, but I have to spend even more time healing that poor Minotaur unit now. No damage there, and this should just be us hammering them. There we go. 1 wound, that's a bit more like it. They run away, not surprising. Okay, bit of a mess, but never mind. Okay, Minotaur Lord kills 3 of them instantly. Then the accompanying unit squashes another 5. Take no damage. Can't roll a 1 on 2 dice, I'm afraid, no matter how hard you try. And then over here, hey, we get a good hit roll. And it'll be 6s, so as long as they don't roll triple 6, we'll be okay. No, you are, never mind. We now, because we're defense 6, they're power 3, even the 2 is good enough. But we are stuck in combat here. Fine. Just get over there and we can help quickly enough. There are no charges. That's unbelievably unlucky. How irritating. So they've already rallied. We have to do something about that. Oh, the way they've crisscrossed there, they've actually done this. I can't free these guys from combat. They're stuck. So if they run away, that's fine, because then this unit can hit that one in the back. But if they don't and they hold, that's going to be a real irritant. So I'm going to have to see if I can flank with this one instead. So I can get at least to that one. They keep running. Okay, great. So I can deal with... They'll keep running and they're just going to... Problem is I can't turn them around now to catch them. I'm just going to get stuck here. There's literally nothing I can do with this unit. Yeah, okay. Bad luck, guys. They had to make a single save there and we would have been okay. Oh, well. Start coming around. You're stuck as well because of how this is pear-shaped here. Chariot's not going to do a lot outside of charges now, but we're not going to take any damage because of our great defense, so... And they run away. They're going to charge, but not really. Ooh, what do you think? Would you rather send those in? I've taken 1 unit. So I think that Von Platen there is going to be able to hit us back. So she'll get 1.5 hits on average. No, take 1. Okay, so mathematically she shouldn't kill 1. I think we should be okay. Everything else doesn't matter. I suppose what I could have done if I was clever is I could have put the Lord into combat there intentionally. Don't think it was really worth it. This has rallied. Okay, fine. I just put... what's better, one of these into the back or the chariot into the back? They have... The chariot will have 1 more attack, but at worse skill, that'll have more attacks at power. And actually, I think on average, this actually does more damage on its own than the chariot. So in you go. And then over here, if they're holding on... Side. I'm not eager to put the chariots into the side because the halberds are specifically effective against high defense targets because they ignore armor. They just always wound on at least a 4. We squash a load of them. Oh no, she can't fight backwards. Good, because there's an extra rank in my. If it was like this and we were touching, I think she'd be able to. But like that, no. Starting this turn. Okay, so you just go in. I mean, we needn't even really bothered. We could have just skipped it, but go on, let's see what we can do with In Vengeance, our angry Minotaur. 6 attacks. Oh, you do much better this time, and you kill all 6. Great, perfect outcome. And they're off. Ugh. What a nuisance. Okay, the Lord leveled. Right, we are going to go into a shop quickly, which makes me think maybe you'd want Recruiter. But then, like, skill, once you get to skill 5, the only reason you'd want skill 6 is there's some very, very rare super elite stuff, which that would be relevant. But he rerolls all his stuff anyway, so it's not a priority. What do we get out of random stat would be cool? Power 7 is some niche. Defense 4 to 5, only against when he's in duels. But he does benefit from duels because his ability would actually want us to be there. So I guess it's fine. More attacks, great. More wounds, whatever. I mean, honestly, it's not great. I think I should just take Recruiter now and help this and then pick this up later because he's strong enough on his own. So in terms of the army, that's going to be the more useful trait. His own accompanying unit. I'm not going to take replenishment because we're just not taking any damage. So again, a random stat or an extra wound. So what can I get on the stat that would be better than the wound? Skill 4 to skill 5 is cool. It puts you well over anyone who's 4 and you can hit them on 3s re-rolling. More power is good because it gets them to 6. 6 is a crucial breakpoint. Defense 5 on the unit is a lot better than on the character because that, again, all the power 4 stuff is going to have a harder time bothering you. It's probably why that poor Minotaur unit down there unnecessarily lost a guy. They weren't hers. And then they could get wounds. The only thing that would be worse than wounds is discipline. So wounds would be equal, and then there's 3, which I think would be better, so I'm willing to risk it. Yeah, we got fantastic power. That's a great pickup. Okay, 2 of 3 is still combat viable, so we don't need any more help there. You're absolutely going to heal, and you're fine. Do you want to go up to 4 and just make them a real hammer? I mean, we've got plenty of gold, I think so. Okay, into a shop now. Which one are we going to go for? So I think the correct choice is, I mean, there's not really much difference between, that one at least will give me an option if I want to go for that or I want to just go for the fight. So yeah, we'll just go for that one. Right, a unit of centaurs, a unit of harpies, or a goatman shaman with ibex warriors, so kind of elite heavy infantry. I really don't need any more heavy infantry, let's be honest. We're doing kind of alright. So choice between these two and taking the discounted unit is probably a good idea. So just a very fast unit that can get into the enemy backline, mess them up. Centaurs, I mean, I've already got effective cavalry in the chariot, so they're fine, but they're just going to get outclassed, so I think that's the way to go. We get a level immediately, which is cool. We'll immediately put them to skill 4. That means they can actually, you know, deal with those. Most backline ranged units that you'll be dealing with will probably be skill 3, so up to skill 4, so you can just get through them instantly is a great pickup. Right, other options, we have 200 on the nose, which is great because most of this stuff costs like 50, so I think an extra attack on the Lord is just a no-brainer. Don't really need defense or wounds on him or heavy armor. He's not going to benefit those very often. He'll win combats with enemy. The only reason you would want defense or armor on the Lord himself is if you get stuck in a duel. So if 2 enemy Lords get into the same combat, they'll have a one-on-one fight, which with his stats he's just going to instant kill everything anyway, so who cares. And then heavy armor for the Minotaurs, not a burning priority. It would have helped massively with that one, we admit, because it would have made it so that yes, it costs you movement, so I wouldn't have lost all those bloody guys. I don't know. You can rewind the video and check the roll if there was any 3s in there. So 151 would cost me 80 for that, which drops me to what? 111. And 40 minus 11 is 29. 100 minus 29. 71 or something along those lines. And you can pick up 1 set of heavy armor for someone. So yeah, it's just increase all the power of my chariots. 71. We want some armor. I don't know, these guys, just because they keep, for some reason, dying for no reason. There you go. Just makes everyone's, anyway, extra unit of harpies, which is good. And I think, again, I'm going to take the extra battle, because more gold XP, I mean, that would be cool and all, but just the sheer consistency of what this offers is just better. Also, we get to watch Minotaurs splatter orcs, so win-win as far as I'm concerned. Orc Raiders, so maybe a tiny bit of shooting hidden at the back. Not really much to be concerned with, so again, there's no cause not to just stick the chariots on the side here. A bit away from the edge so I can at least position a bit. And you want them maybe slightly back, because then, yes, I won't necessarily get to the flank of any ranged unit, but I might be able to support them with these. This is a nuisance because it's going to get right in the way. So we think about it, so if something's going to be here and they're going to come towards them, I'd like to get that round there. Realistically, it's not going to happen. I can put the harpies there because they can ignore the different terrain, so they can maneuver quite well through that. And then with just all the Minotaurs in the centre here. It's not really. It's kind of hard to get good flanks on this map. It's not. Yeah, they're all packed over there, so it's going to be a bit of a nuisance. Okay, so they're just going to waste time on that. I'm happy to just start making my way around him. I mean, I could probably. I mean, I could already charge him, but I could probably do even better and get a rear charge next turn if I'm willing to wait. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to stall a bit and move this one first. Don't get this unnecessarily. Do that because I want to see where these move, so I know what I can get away with. So, unfortunately, he's just going to move straight forward, which is going to make it hard for me to get the flank I want there. Again, this is going to be a bit of a mess. I could in theory get the harpies forward and have them flank something. Let's see what else I can do. Can I move you up? I can move you up in such a way that they can see them, but it's not going to matter because I can't draw a straight line, so they won't be able to participate, I'm afraid. I'll just do this so you can get out there next turn and be useful. Well, in theory I can touch him, I guess, and he can't see me, so let's see if it lets me get away with that. Yeah, just going to trundle forward, so they're going to make it hard for me to do what I want. I can stop that one by putting the harpies into its side, in theory, which is nice. So what I could do is I could put the harpies here and do the side ones to charge that, and then I can side charge the chariots. The downside to that would be that he would be left there. So what would he do? He would either come forward and achieve nothing, or he'd probably turn directly around and come this way, at which point he will probably be able to hit my poor harpies. So what else I can do? They're not going to really get anything done unless I put them in directly in the front of the warriors, which isn't great. They're going to probably come up here and try and flank them. I think it's a good option. So yeah, 20 movement, and you can ignore terrain and stuff like this. So off we go, and there we are. Great, no problem. Charge either. In fact, let's go a bit further forward. I can give myself an option of charging either or. And then here, I'll just move you around this way so that you can side charge those without being bothered by the warriors. Another unit. Can I get you far enough? No, not this turn, I'm afraid. I think even if I had the extra 1 point of movement, because yeah, they went down to 11 because of the armor. But even then, I don't think. Well, you could get to there. Probably would have made a difference actually, because I can get to twist. Got, yeah, 1 point further forward. We'll see. I don't necessarily know if it would matter that much. They're going to start bothering me with things. I'm going to do this first, because if I did that and then they charged me, I'd get intercepted. So it's crucial that you do that one to stop that. And now I do this. And I think that's about all, because everything else is a front charge. You could go into the side, and I could just wait a bit to put him in the rear. There's nothing he's going to be able to do about it. Just going to hopelessly move forward and achieve nothing, so forward you come. So, he's turned. Can you see? Oh, funny. They had to turn all the way around. They've cost all the movement. Oh, but they can see. Blast, they can actually see the harpies. That's unfortunate. If I was clever, what I would have done is started moving him around that way to come behind, but there's no way I can get there now. See, with the stupid wood in the way, it's going to take me a while to get through. I mean, I just have to start because there's no point in him being this side. You're going to get killed anyway. I assume they're going to turn, so I'm going to presume they survive, and position myself to get a rear on them. You just, I don't know, come through. Who cares? The chariot shouldn't be enough to deal with that, but we'll see. Harpies hit, not great for the hit rolls, and then that's it. Fine. Okay, so we shouldn't really just. Okay, they hit every time. Wow. Roll average, please. And they roll amazingly above average for the discipline check as well. Okay, well just swipe me there. It prevents me from being engaged by the warriors, I suppose, so not a terrible outcome. Wow, power 8, yeah, it's the benefit. So even against defense 5 units, they still only save on 6s, so just hammered them. Goodbye. Charge it. You want to charge them, you've got no chance, I'm afraid. And then nothing else really going on. I can just wait to see if they come back. Okay, they've sort of moved to there, which is, again, annoying to get to. How the hell am I going to... Ah, if this blasted wood was in the way, it's going to stop me from getting around. Can't flank them. Eventually I'll get around you with something, pal. You can't stop me. So put you to there, and you'll be able to... They're going to keep running, which is fine. Other things I can do. And I have this one push forward, because... just in case that one holds on. Quite enough room to squeeze them through, I'm afraid. They're too wide, my Minotaurs. Large boys. Yeah, I can't get through there with him in the way. Okay, we just have to... I mean, we could charge them, but I'm not going to, but there you are. You'll slowly make your way through this irritating wood. We were most of the way through. Oh, much better this turn. And they just kill it, fine. Oh, roll a save, please. Stop losing guys. Yeah. Yeah, perfectly average hit roll. And that's fine. Okay, so unlikely to hold with their poor discipline. Orcs have good damage output and generally good stats, but poor discipline across the board. Okay, we'll just skip charges and wait to see what we have available. Okay, great. I can finally get around and flank you. Get into the rear, do you think? I think so. They rallied, which is hilarious. We'll have you just go into the side there. You're now defense 5, so they definitely shouldn't get one off you. I swear to, well, they will get 4 attacks at me, so you might get very unlucky. We'll see how we do. And then here, I don't know, just swizzle around. I'm just going to get you out of the way first. Happy just to have this mega unit squash them in the back. There you go. Rear charge. You, they turn to face this way. It doesn't really matter if they somehow survive. We'll go in again. Everything else can skip. Okay, so in you go. And these just to help with the numbers. And that's just to get rid of them. Looking at that, you wouldn't think that like 3 harpies and 2 guys would be able to overwhelm 20 warriors, but you'd be wrong. I'm going to absolutely crush them. To the side in case they're magically holding on. Alright, so do I lose Minotaurs? Oh, that's a lot better. 12 of 12 with power 6, so wow, okay. They don't hit me enough to kill a guy, so I don't care. And the harpies are fine, they can't hit backwards, so just a free win. And this will be an easy win down here as well. Yep, 16 of 16 hits and they're all dead. Shocking. Victory! Hey, we're finally getting up to a decent number there, 3. It's like it's like a regular unit. Okay, so we don't need any more on them. You're more than strong enough. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Does one more harpy really make a difference? Not at this point. I'll wait until I lose 1 more and then can heal 2, so we'll do that. I'll put you to 3. Hooray! Finally got proper units again. Do we have enough time to speed run the boss? I think so. Let's just do it in this part. Clear out Act 1 here and now. Against Prince Ias. So they're going first. They will have some shooting we have to contend with, so we want to get up there pretty quickly. Something presumably we can handle here, and then the harpies would be, I guess, a good bet here because they can fly over that and ignore it. Everyone else will just be in this. I mean, I have to spend a couple of seconds getting up the woods there, but that's fine. Be in the centre. So that's annoying. So I'd love to engage that, but that's going to stop me. Okay, immediately shoots me with the. There, we got lucky. So the reason the skull is that if the hit goes through with these things, because it has lethal shots, it would end up doing double damage. But no, we got away with it. So I don't know, just start. I'd like to see what they're going to do first. He's probably going to come forward. I doubt they'll come over here to attack me, so I'm just going to do this. I might be wrong though. They might swerve over. See what they do, so I can see if we just cut through them. There's no good options here. I need to wait and see what they're doing. Can I get you into a position where you could, in theory, charge? Why can't you see through there? What's going on? Is that bugged? Strange. Okay, but I can clearly see them. And it's going to be, yeah, a side charge, so I can just send the harpies into those squishy units there. That should be fine. That's just firing at us again. It's just small arms fire, doesn't matter. Okay, so they've used their annoying ranged units, so now I can start to see what their melee units are doing. I'm just going to buy time with this. It's not going to be able to get anywhere more useful, so just stand where you are. That'll probably be fine. So we didn't get. I assume they'd be engaging these. I don't think they're going to bother him, so I'll just have you turn and twist. I think we can assume they're going to go forward. So if I just get myself into a position where I'll be flank charging units about there. That'll probably be okay. Here he comes. Yeah, we position that correctly, which is good. You'll take that on. I'm going to get you ready to eventually get a flank on that. Well, I say eventually, I might be able to do it immediately. Can I get into the flank of that one? Maybe. It's going to be close. If I'm a little bit more precise with my movement, I just do this and go like whole hog. I can see them just. It's definitely a flank charge now. The Elf Watchers won't bother me in combat. They're a ranged unit, so they never declare, so that's fine there. They did come over to me. Okay, interesting. Can I put a stop to that? Depends on how good my movement here is. Ooh, it's going to be close. Oh, is that woods really going to stop me? I think it will just stop me from intercepting them. No, I think I managed it. That clearly looks like it's touching, so they'll intercept them. So you don't have to worry about it. This will prevent me from being able... No, it won't prevent me from charging the Watchers because they have fly. Because they're a flying unit, they can draw a straight line and disregard obstructing units. So that will go there and stop them. They'll charge over, they'll side charge them. I think that works. And yet over here, this mess, I'm not going to be able to do what I want, to be honest. I'm absolutely not sending the chariot into the front of a lance unit. You're insane. Can I get away from them and like do a cheeky back charge? No, wait, they have identical movement to me, if not slightly better. Can I power through and get... No. I've got no real good options here. Apart from maybe just tucking my way into there. Like squeezing my way around to that later. I think that's okay. I will have to take, another shot from that, but, I can't. I could, in theory, avoid it by doing this. Inch further, so I can't be shot, and they can't see me. Great. Perfect. Genius little bit of positioning. Alright, let's see how this went. They're going to declare a charge on me there. I can immediately intercept them, which is good, so I'll put a stop to that. They're doing that, and I can put a stop to that there. We just had enough movement to do what I wanted. You can't... Ah, interesting. So you can fly over them, which is fine, it won't stop. But they still physically block line of sight, so I can't declare the charge for that reason. So they're gonna get to live for an extra turn. Boo-hoo. Not the end of the world. You could side charge those, but why would be my question. I'm just going to put them into the side in a second anyway. Yeah, we'll just confirm with that. That's good enough. These should just be routes, no problem. Oh no, no, my poor Minotaurs. Oh, that's unfortunate. Perfect shot and killed one. I guess they could, in theory, shoot that as well, so I'm just going to pass and let them go. Oh, please stop shooting them. Hey, good save. Smearless got away with it there. Now I'm going to be forced to go. It's fine. I think I can just squeeze you into that little... Right, to be able to get a side charge on this unit. That. Draw a straight line from me to there. Majority side up, that should be okay. I don't know what they moved there, I'll be honest. Oh, no? What did they move in their turn? No idea. Need to see where this and this goes, so I'm just going to buy time by doing this. Eventually I'll have you work your way around and bottle that. See where that's gone. Amazingly, because of my now reduced movement size, it's easy for me to flank this spearman. They've done the wrong move, which has made it nice and easy for me to get around and hit this irritating thing. I mean, I say that, I might just take the opportunity to flank these. If I can get rid of them, everything else is going to die pretty much, so it'll just be a case of us having to deal with that. But in the worst case scenario, they get a shot at the chariot, which would suck. Nothing would be able to immediately intercept them. If I went for the bolt throw instead, the problem is they're going to turn around and just instead flank charge me, which is probably even worse than taking a shot from that. So yeah, I think I'll do it this way. Yeah, so it's Lord on Lord, so this is the one instance where we would like the extra skill, but I'm hoping that the fact we re-roll... That's not great, I was hoping for a bit more. And he rolls double 6, okay, that's very unlucky. Hits me once. He gets the re-roll as well for his ability. I take a wound, great! I finally get to use my Lord's special ability, I'll show you how that works in a minute. Decent hits there, and then, yeah, a bunch of wounds. They get to re-roll because of their own re-rolling ability. Take one wound, fine, not great. Okay, well maybe I don't get to show you how this works. I guess I can charge again. Here is much easier because this is nowhere near as elite as a unit. They still rolled well above average for saves, but okay. And they're dead. Yeah, they're not holding there. Here's the cake. Okay, what we're doing now, you're going to go into there. I'm going to flank these. I'm going to kill those for me. I'm just going to put you in immediately because that's almost certain to rally due to discipline 9. Everything else is okay. Kill them all. He's just going to turn and face him, which is pointless. Let's get you out the way. In case this one rallies. No, don't skip phase, that'd be insane. Just stand there, hit them in the back if they do, so you can just charge them again. That's basically... oh, here we go. Okay, so the reason we haven't... So all characters come with some sort of ability. We haven't been able to use the Minotaur Lord's ability all campaign because it's got a really niche function. His Blood Fury only kicks in to give you +2 attacks when he sustains a wound. So, activated once per battle when wounded. Bear in mind that's when the character himself, the Lord, is wounded, not the unit he's in. So, you can only use it when the Lord is wounded, and the only way the Lord will ever get wounded is if he's 1, everyone else is dead and he's the only guy left, which is just not going to happen if you play the game correctly. 2, when he gets in a duel and takes 1 wound, which is what's happened, so great. The insane thing about Blood Fury, which is why it's probably gatekept behind an extremely niche function, is that it also gives 2 attacks to the unit as well. So it's an insane damage buff for 1 turn, beyond any other in the game, I think. Yeah, this is the one that might not go my way. We don't hit very well. And they managed to roll a 6, so we do almost nothing. We actually barely win because of the flank, but they have a terrible distance, so we get it. Funny. Here, and the harpies are not going to be great in terms of damage output for a while, but enough to handle. Hey, no damage. Some squishy ranged units, you would hope. Here we go. So 8 attacks now. Rolling, please. Yeah, okay. Skill 6 would have actually been. We can see it's going to be useful against skill 5 enemies. They're all dead except for the character who's on 2 wounds. So I'm not going to be able to prevent this blasted thing from shooting me, I'm afraid. There's nothing I can do. That poor chariot's just going to get hammered with a really close range shot. Yeah, you just keep killing them. No reason to stop. I'm going to let them try and run away. Do you want to do that? Is he going to do 3 wounds to my character? No, I'm happy. Let's just kill him. Speed things up a bit. You can kill those. I'm going to leave that. Confirm charges. So when the enemy can rally, it's worth potentially sending your guys into the back of enemies that are running for... If you kill them, then you speed up the rate at which... we take 4 wounds. Down to 1. Yeah, it's just... I gamed it out a while ago. There's just nothing I can do about it. Better than having those lancers, in theory, side charge me. We'll have the Minotaurs just clean that up for me. Forward you come. They still broken. Fine. Just leave it there. 18 attacks, of which 16, and they're all dead. Yeah, power 6 is great. Well, yeah, and then okay, Minotaur Lord ate him and took 2 wounds back. So actually he did well, Prince Ice. Give a good account, but then this is the one Lord that has 4 wounds to start, so he's still in it. Ow, 1 hit with just no damage. They actually failed to get rid of it, and they turn around. Okay, that's not expected. Their morale is holding on really well for how little they have left. Same rally this time. Okay, I have to do something about that now. I'm going to get you away. Ideally, turn you around enough to put you in the side. What I really want to do is put this one into the back. I'm just not engaging with him anymore. It's a bit pointless. Skip the rest. There is no remaining combat. Now they get them. Take a wound, but we have 2, so okay, no losses. And then here is just us squishing the... Yeah, dead. Can't do enough damage back to really bother us, so who cares? We have 1 unit left and are still that intent on fighting. I think I'm actually okay charging in, because even if I take 1 more wound, I heal back 1 anyway, so I'm in the exact same position regardless of whether or not it dies. So yeah, sorry, let's just speed this up. Skip, 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 skip. Yep. It makes no difference. So yeah. Help secure the victory. And they're off the field. There you go. We completely clean the board. So a bunch of levels there. All very pretty. Right, so let's see what we get. So the chariots will both level. Yeah, more attacks. Just try and get over that inconsistency hurdle that they have. This chariot leveled. Shame that we're getting really unlucky. I don't think he's got any of the bonus attacks here. Ouch. So I guess we're not taking a lot of damage. The gold, I suppose the wounds would obviously be the best battlefield ability, but I think just he takes this a lot, so we might as well just make him a bit more useful. Minotaur level, right, skill or stat. You don't worry about replenishment, we'll be fine. So again, the skills are generally useful. What would you rate stat? So you could get skill power 7, which would mean you're killing defense 4 stuff on 2s, and then if you come up against defense 6 monsters, they'd also be very effective, so there is some value in that. Defense 6 enemy power 3 stuff just bounces off you, so that's cool. You get the extra attack, which is just great. Wounds 4 would be pretty sick, because that would make them that you don't really lose guys. So again, the only thing really worse than getting the skill and the stat is discipline. So you got a 5 and a 6, well, a 4 and a 6 chance of something better, and an equal chance of just skill 5. So just don't get discipline, please. Wait, skill 5. Okay, great, fine. You can ignore that for the future, or go up to skill 6 if you're so inclined. Fine. So we're going to take the heal. So the good thing about chariots is they heal 3. So that pretty much, as long as even if they're completely dead, they pretty much come back to full anyway. These Minotaurs leveled. Size 5 is a bit unnecessary because then the guy would just be put into the back rank, which is a bit pointless. So again, a wound or pretty much any of that would be better. Just taking the random stats, so just don't get discipline. Power 6, fantastic. So again, just getting over those crucial breakpoints. Cool. So you're still combat viable with the Lord. That's fine. 3 of 3 for the Harpies. I'm just going to leave. And do I want the extra guys for these units? Goal. That's a hard proposition. I think they're strong enough without the 4th men. But then really I'm reliant on them to really win the campaign, so oh come on, let's be strong. Let's take the good gold. Excellent. So there, Act 1 all clear. That'll be the end of this part. Next part we'll start trudging our way through Act 2. With our very well-rounded Minotaur force. Don't know what you mean. It's perfectly balanced. It's all Minotaurs. It's all you'd ever need. There you go. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you like the run or the SOVL content, do like and subscribe. And it will continue. There's more available. If you have any notes on what you'd like to see in the future, or indeed on the run itself, please drop a note down in the comment section. I take the time to read them all. Or if you just want to chat, that's fine too. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.